Alright, so right now I'm cleaning out the pan from yesterday. We made cornbread in this, and I've just got some water boiling, so I'll get all the remnants off the bottom, and I'm just going to scrape it out really good, and we'll get our biscuits made and the pan all buttered up.
Good morning, how are y'all doing? So today I thought I would make everybody some breakfast biscuits. I am scooping out 1.5 cups of flour and I am putting it into my sifter. Now, one thing that I really like to do is use my index cards with my recipes on them to flatten out the amount of flour in the cup, and that way I know I'm getting an even amount in the measuring cup as well, so the recipe comes out perfect. And this is something that I recently started doing, and I've noticed I have much more of a better outcome with my recipes instead of just sticking the scooper in there and then dipping out how much I need at a time, because it causes the flour to be much more compact. And as you can see, Toby's over there holding Tatum. She loves to get daddy cuddles. Now, what I'm also going to do here in a minute is I've got my cast iron skillet heating up on the stove on low, and I'm going to add some butter to it, and that's going to give the bottom of the biscuits a nice golden flaky color as well. And here I am sifting in 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And I always like to use the lip on the can to kind of push off any extra that's in the spoon. And here I'm just looking through my utensil drawer trying to find a tablespoon measuring spoon, but I can't find one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a 1/4 cup measuring cup, and I'm going to only fill it up halfway because I only need 2 tablespoons of sugar for my biscuits. And I'm just going to add that into my sifter that still has my flour and my baking powder in it as well. And I'm just going to sift to combine everything, and this helps give it a nice light airy consistency as well. But I'm also going to go back and I'm going to stir it with a wooden spoon. That way we can make double sure that everything is incorporated quite well. And now what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be melting 2 tablespoons of butter in my vintage bowl here and heating it up for about 20 seconds till it gets good and melted. Tatum really wanted to go outside and see her chickens, so if you can hear her being fussy, that's why. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm creating a well in the center of our flour mixture that has our flour and our sugar and our baking powder. And I'm going to pour the butter in the center of the well. Okay, here what you want to do is you want to fill your bowl up with milk just enough to the top of the well that you've created. Okay, here is the biscuits that I have dropped in my flour bin, and I have melted some butter and put on top. And here they are, fresh out of the oven.
Alright, so I just want to give y'all an update. Toby worked a little bit more on the plumbing yesterday, and this looks so much better. So this pipe over here, as you know, this was black and it was open. He's got that completely fixed. Miss Tatum's trying to show you. And it's just going back into the main pipe, which is over here on the left. And we still have this pipe that's coming down. That's our dishwasher drain line. And it comes back into our main pipe here. So even though we only have one drain from our sink, we still kept this pipe right here, which added a new piece right there, because it is one pipe coming in from the house, and then it splits off into two pipes for a sink that would have two drains. And since we have a sink that only has one drain now, this just connects back over into here in case there is an overflow. So I just wanted to show y'all in case y'all ever decide to do something like this. The sink is beautiful. I think I've got a little bit of dishes in there. But I absolutely love it. Toby did so good. Like, I am so impressed. And I'm just going to get my curtain hung up here. And then I've got a curtain that where Miss Tatum sits. It's going to go right there. So super cute. It's like a burlap. But don't y'all just love this? I love it so much. And of course, we've had water issues down here over the years. So that's going to get replaced as well. I'll check back in, and y'all continue to have a wonderful, blessed day, okay? Love you. Alright, y'all, so we're making chicken wings tonight. Now, you know how to make good chicken wings is what you're going to do is you want to get all the moisture out of them. And I know this looks unconventional. I don't like to use paper towels because it can leave little remnants on your food, and that's a little gross. So I'm just going to set this over to the side, bleach this really good later. And I'm going to salt and pepper these. And I've got my baking tray lined with parchment paper right here. I'm cut down to size, 2 different pieces right there. Salt and pepper this, and I'm gonna get in the oven. I've got it at 425. I'm gonna do 10 minutes, rotate, 10 minutes, rotate, and there should be a total of 4 rotations. But I'll definitely let you know if anything changes. I'll be right back. All right, Thaxton put salt and pepper on these for me, and we're about to put them in the oven for 10 minutes. I'm gonna bleach this towel while Thaxton warms up. We're gonna get these in the oven for about 10 minutes, and we'll come back and check and see how they look. Sideways.
Oh, I have it in this house. It's not gonna fit.
Yes, it is. There you go. Beautiful. Not a timer?
I know.
Perfect. Thank you, bud. All right, everyone. So we got the wings done. Took about an hour almost in the oven. Rotating them. I actually turned the temperature up just a little bit. And we started rotating them towards the end about every 15 minutes. And they come out golden, nice and crispy. And I just made my own ranch, essentially, or a light ranch. I just took regular sour cream with about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, about 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of dill, and also a sprinkle of salt. It turned out wonderful. Let's take a lookie. All right, go ahead.
Thank you so much for letting us gather around this table again. Thank you for letting us have this 3-day weekend. We got a lot accomplished. To sink in, but wife had her heart set on for so long, and God, please let me be able to finish it, and please let us have a good short week. Never pray.
Amen.
Amen.
After into